Hello and welcome to week 2 of Riffoween. So this year for I am doing some retail training videos. Last week we did Blockbuster Video. That's a business that is no longer with us. This week we're doing a business that is with us, Pizza Hut. This is a training video on how to make pizza from I think 1988, so probably not how the pizza's made now, at least not the quality, not the same level of quality and like better quality then than it is now. But yeah. If you'll excuse me, I have a cat in here with me, so he may enter the shot every now and then. He's already shaking the table, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, let's see just how horrendous this training video is, shall we? Shall. You know, Pizza Hut's gonna send the pizza police after me for this. You know, letting their secrets out. That's not good. You're making it great best, or is it your best making it great, or is it just a completely confusing mess of word salad? Whatever. Making of a pizza, the ending of a happy life.
Okay, Julie, are you all ready to learn how to make a pizza the right way?
Making it great. Yes, I'm ready.
The right way meaning our way. Don't pay any attention to those stinking Italians and when they tell you we're doing it wrong.
But let's start this process at the beginning. First of all, are your hands washed?
Sure?
Nope.
Good, mine too. All right, let's
go pee and then make a pizza.
You'll read it and you'll get started on the pizza making process right away. You have to act fast. Just think, the sooner you get that pizza in the oven, the sooner our customers will be biting into it and tasting how
And disappointed.
They'll have me to thank.
That's right.
Blame.
Because we're not just making pizza, we're creating an experience for our customers.
Yeah, I guess food poisoning counts as an experience.
Customers happy.
I like that.
Our customers
I like making people who treat me like garbage happy.
every time they come to a Pizza Hut. And that's true whether it's a busy Friday evening or a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Our job
The
is to
Sunday
make sure
breakfast
they're never
rush.
disappointed.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, let's say the first order we get is for a medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. This is the
We'll give them
where we keep the
a
Priazzo
large
until
thin
we're
crust
ready to
pizza
use
with
it.
extra cheese and,
So we take
and
out
sausage.
a medium pan prepared by our dough master.
Dough
And
Masters.
we check it for quality.
Not a title to be
Now, this
proud
one
of.
looks good. See, if the dough weren't right, if it was stuck to the separator, or it was too flat, or it had air bubbles in it, then the finished pizza wouldn't be right, and our customers wouldn't get the best possible product.
Then we give it to the poor
Dessert
people.
Every time they visit Pizza
They
Hut.
don't care.
Right. So, if the dough isn't exactly right, we throw it out and we get another one that is.
Oh.
Now, pan pizza
Food
is
waste. It's
easy
the
to
American
count.
way.
First, we start with the sauce, and you get the right amount from the spec chart. We go to this chart that says bottom, sauce, and cheese, and we go down.
Oh,
to
yes.
sauce, and we
Give
see
them-
that a
give them
small
their
gets
bottom
1 level
sauce.
spoon,
That's-
a medium gets
that's a
2
good way to
spoons,
phrase it.
and a large gets 3 spoons. So, what do?
Teaspoons?
Right.
Throw out the pizza crust?
Now, we
No,
keep
no,
ourselves
no.
right
All
with
wrong.
Our other refrigerated items. We keep this lid closed, except for when we're making a pizza. First,
Or when we want to hawk loogies in
spread
it to
the
punish our
sauce to
customers
within a
for being
quarter
rude.
to a half inch of the edge.
Now,
for
where's
a
the
medium
ruler?
pan pizza,
You have to
2
eyeball
spoons
it.
equals 5 ounces. Be sure not to pour the sauce onto the center of the dough, and don't press down with the spoon because that could cause the pizza to be undercooked.
It seems easy enough.
It is.
Well, it's not.
Just be sure to do it exactly this way every time. Any variance wouldn't be making it great. Now,
Uniformity,
on our
the
pizza,
secret
we
to
use 2
quality.
layers of cheese. The bottom cheese,
And the top cheese, right?
right. Since we measure the cheese, we'll just calibrate
Oh,
the scale.
yeah,
with this bowl
I bet
on
we're
it.
going to have some top
Just put a
cheese.
clean bowl on the scale,
Full shorts.
zero it out, and then you're ready to go. That way, we can leave the bowl on the scale and only measure what's in it.
That makes sense.
Now,
How
put the
scales
cheese in
work?
the
By
bowl,
Pizza Hut.
and we'll measure it out to the proper weight according to the spec chart.
Let's see.
One shred of cheese over and we throw it all away. Can't we just take the shred out? No, no, no. It has to be perfect the first time.
And then place the cheese on top of the sauce. Again, starting at the outside and working toward the
top.
center.
That doesn't
Of
look too
the
hard.
sauce.
It's not. Just remember to spread the cheese evenly and try not to go beyond the sauce, because that would
Try not
burn
to
and
cut
look
the
bad.
cheese.
We wouldn't
That'll
want
affect
that.
the taste of the pizza.
Now, this order is for a medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. So what do we put on first?
I don't know. Oh, I look on the spec chart,
incredibly
right?
stupid.
Let's see. Medium pizza, pepperoni. 2 columns, single and multiple. Which do I look under?
Well, the single column is for single topping pizzas, like a medium pepperoni pizza.
You know, it's kind of
And the multiple
self-explanatory,
column is
but
for pizzas with multiple ingredients, like the one we're making.
Okay, let's see.
for multiple ingredient pizzas,
Here
we
it is.
shortchange them just a
I'll
little
let
bit.
you do this part. What does that mean?
Here, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, so that's how numbers
There.
work.
Notice how I started at the outside and worked my way towards the center, placing the pepperoni evenly.
Got it. Green peppers next?
Yes? Did you look at the spec chart?
Oh, crap. I was going for onions
Yes.
next. My bad. Wait, is that a clean bowl? No, that's the bowl we use for the cheese. Put it back.
Now what?
Good. Now, place the green pepper on the pizza, starting at the outside and working your way towards the center.
On the
Just like
pizza,
I did with the
not
sauce
in the
and
garbage
cheese and the
disposal.
pepperoni.
Got it.
That's good. Place them as evenly as you can.
No, wrong. Wrong. Start over. Throw the whole thing away. It's no good.
That's good. We're always careful to avoid center loading the topping because it could cause the pizza to begin to
Center
cook in the
loading,
middle.
top
I
sauce,
wouldn't
bottom
want that if it was
sauce.
my pizza.
They
What's
really
next?
didn't think about how
Well,
they
there are
worded
2 more
this thing.
ingredients.
You can have a bunch of teenagers training for this.
top
You gotta
cheese
think this stuff through.
And the world famous fairy dust.
Whoa, fairy dust.
That's right.
She is
Pizza
way too
Hut
excited
fairy
about her
dust. It's just a
underpaid
little
minimum
magic
wage job.
ingredient that we have for making it great.
Okay.
You'll see.
Okay.
All right, for the top cheese, how
No
much
one's
do we
that
need?
excited.
Let's see. Here it is. Can I do it?
Sure.
In a few weeks, the light will fade from her eyes, and she'll be your standard retail worker.
Okay. I spread
Few
the
weeks,
cheese
few days,
over
few
the top of
hours, you know.
everything else, but not on the edge of the pizza.
Right.
Unless it's a stuffed crust pizza. Wait, no, that's... Never mind.
How's that?
Start over.
That's good. Now we'll just make sure it's perfect. And now it's time for the fairy dust. This amazing substance is fairy dust. And it magically transforms our ingredients into the perfect Pizza Hut pizza.
Come on.
Okay. Actually, it's a careful blend of cheese and spice.
Angel dust,
But it
crystal
really
meth,
does give our pizzas that
and just a
extra
dash of
delicious touch.
oregano.
And we're very careful about the number
Keep
of
them
shakes
coming
we
back.
use. You can check the spec chart for the right amount.
You really do call it fairy dust.
That's right.
Yep, I'm insane.
Now, you see what a delicious and perfect Pizza Hut pan pizza looks like before it goes into the oven. Now, we just put it here on the conveyor. Notice
We don't
how the
trust you
pizza
to do
starts
it on your
completely
own.
outside of the oven. It'll be done in just a few minutes. These ovens are calibrated to perfectly cook a pizza.
Few minutes. These ovens are set to 7,000 degrees. It's done in like 2 minutes. Oh wait, no, it's ash in 2
First of
minutes.
all,
Never
there's
mind.
thin
We
and crispy
calibrated it too
pizza.
high.
Thin and crispy pizza is the original Pizza Hut pizza.
That's
Of course,
probably
it's
the pizza
been
we should have
fine-tuned
started you
over the
with.
years, all part of making it great. Now, as far as
Fine-tuned,
making the pizza
made
goes,
cheaper.
the main
Oh,
difference
whatever.
between thin and crispy pizza and pan pizza is the dough preparation.
The dough is
Pan
thinner.
pizza dough is portioned in pans and kept under refrigeration, but thin and crispy pizza crusts are made to order.
Why? We don't know. We
Pan
just
pizza
do.
proofs individually in the pan.
Oh, canned sauce,
then in
canned
crispy
everything. That's
pizza dough
encouraging. Del Monte sauce.
rises
That's
in this container.
Pizza Hut pizza.
Whenever you get an order for thin and crispy pizza, you have to prepare the crust. The only exception is during rush times, we might prep a few thin and crispy pizza shells in advance so that we can get them
Or
in
just
the
grab
oven
some DiGiorno shells. No one's going to notice.
Count on us to make it fast.
Not
Right,
DiGiorno.
and I'll show you how. Now,
The
do you remember the
pre-made-
safety
you know what I mean.
procedures you learned about the dough roller?
I sure do.
Good, because we're going to be putting them into practice right now. First of all, you have to check the calibration of the dough roller to make sure that it delivers the proper dough weight. So you estimate about 3 ounces more than the finished dough. It's right here on the dough weight chart.
And we just waste the
So
extra.
you pull out a chunk that you estimate is 3 ounces more than the weight on the spec chart. You'll get used to making these estimates.
Pull it out of this garbage
Now
barrel
we'll
right
wait
here.
the
It's
dough out.
fine.
You form the dough into a flat circular patty by turning the dough around in your hands and folding the outside edge under. Then you flatten the patty to about an
Yeah.
inch high by pressing down on top of it. Then you drop
Put a
it
little
into
drugs
the
in the
top
pan.
chute on the dough roller. Keep your fingers away from the chute and catch it as it
Too late,
comes
too
out.
late! Ah!
Sideways and put it into the lower roller. Make sure that it goes into there evenly.
Got it.
All right, as it comes out, you catch it on the back of your hands, being careful not to pull it or stretch it. That would cause thin
You pulled it,
spots
you
or
stretched
tearing
it, throw it
and
away,
get
start
all
over.
Then you place the dough evenly in the pan and press it into place, making sure that there are no air bubbles. Next, you trim off
Like
the
your
excess
head.
dough with the dough trimmer. We keep the scraps separate from the rest of the dough so it can rejuvenate. We can use the excess dough to make more pizzas after it's been in the separate bucket for 2 hours. Now we
Or 2
weighed the
days.
first shell
We
to
don't
make
care.
sure the dough roller was set right. You see, if it was set too thick or
We
too
press it out
thin,
and
the weight
re-roll
would
it.
be off. And that's why we make a test shell. We can adjust the dough
screwed it
roller
up.
so that the
Throw it
next one
away.
is right on target. Okay.
Shouldn't the thing be adjusted already? I mean, you use it for one thing, right?
Pizza dough should look just like this. It should reach all the way to the edge, no air bubbles, no holes, and no cracks. If it doesn't look just right, we have to throw it away and start over.
Check.
But this one looks
Waste,
just right.
waste, waste.
You ready to give it a try?
Sure.
Now, if we were pre-rolling thin and crispy pizza crusts for a rush, that's a busy time, like dinner, then we would put a separator in between each one, and we would mark the separator with the time that we did it.
It'd be more efficient just to do that all the
Pre-rolled
time,
thin and
but
crispy
you
pizza
know.
crusts are only good for 30 minutes, because after that, they start to dry out. So we throw away any pre-panned dough that we don't use right away.
We'd really
Throw away
throw it
about
away.
12 pounds a
You
minute.
bet. If it's over 30 minutes old. Also, we use the first ones we made before the last ones. We call this our first in, first out procedure.
Rotation.
That way the
Yeah,
customers
that's
never
kinda
get
obvious.
anything less than the best. But say we were
They
going
threw
to
that
use
away
this
a
dough
long
right
time
away,
ago now. They
then
just
we
give
would
you whatever.
perforate it.
Perforate it?
Right. With this
After checking for no holes, we put
we only
holes in our
perforate
pizza
the
crust.
bottom of the dough, not the sides. So you make one firm pass over the surface of the dough, and then one right up the middle. That prevents bubbles, and then you're done.
And how do we do toppings for thin and crispy pizza?
Exactly
By
the same
putting
way
them
you did
on
for
the
pan
crust.
pizza. There's no difference in toppings for a pan pizza and a thin and crispy pizza, except
Oh,
that you
that's
go
trade
right
secret.
to the edge with your sauce and cheese and toppings. We don't
They
leave
gave
it
away
half
another.
board
I gave
like
you
we do
another
on the
trade
top of
secret of
pan
pizza.
Right. Which, by the way, is out of the oven. Come on, I'll show you how to take it out and serve it. We always use a pan gripper, and we always wait till the
Now,
pizza
if you
is
want to burn your
completely
hands,
out
it's
of the oven
okay. It's just
before
not
we
covered by our
remove it.
medical plan.
You see, we wouldn't want the pizza to be undercooked.
No medical plan.
Anyway, when any pizza is completely out of the oven to the last inch, we check it for quality. It has to look great or it doesn't go to
Hey, there's cheese on the edge of the crust. Throw it away.
It does. It's completely cooked. All pan pizzas should be golden brown and the cheese should be thoroughly melted. See? Just like on the cooking chart. If it doesn't look great, we start over.
More waste.
All our pizzas stage or set for 30 seconds before cutting. We'll use this cutting board and this rocker knife. Be sure to hold it like this and cut all the way through the crust.
And make sure all the pieces are
This is a
completely
medium
different
pizza, so it gets
sizes.
cut into 8
And
slices.
don't cut all the way
The small
through. We
gets
want
cut
the
into 6,
customer to
and a large
work
gets
for
cut
it.
into 12. Now, if it's a carry-out, you have to use one of those boxes. Make sure to use
I'm burning my hand. Oh wait, that
an
piece is
insert.
not hot anymore. Never
If the
mind.
pizza is going to be served here, you'll put it back in the pan and place the pan and a spatula on a cork pad in the pickup area. The server will do the rest.
Let the customers burn their hand.
When they bite into my delicious pizza.
Again,
Delicious
you were
pan
way too
pizza
excited about this
and
job.
delicious thin and crispy pizza. What more could a customer want?
Personal pan pizza.
Real pizza?
What?
That's another important product you'll need to know about.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Give them their own personal
pizza
pan.
is a smaller version of our popular pan pizza, like the one we just made. It's a lunchtime
We can give it to
favorite
kids for
because it
reading
gives our
books.
customers that big pizza flavor in a lighter lunchtime size. And it's also ready fast, which is very important to our lunchtime customers.
I've had that before. I bet
Our
you make a whole
impatient,
bunch of those
impatient
every day.
customers.
We do. And that's why, depending on our prep list, we're going to be pre-topping some of them for the lunch rush.
That's a good idea. Do we make them the same way as we make the larger pan pizzas?
Almost, but there are a few important differences. First of all,
More
we stamp
ingredients.
personal pan pizza doughs after they've been proofed to give them the right shape and get them ready for topping. Also, because the topping amounts are much smaller, we use scoops to measure them. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. But we'll be going over personal pan pizzas in more detail later.
Sounds good.
That's for the next video.
Making it great.
I'll show you what you need to know to be a professional. For now, just keep in mind that it's your job to make sure our customers get the best quality pizza we can give them every time.
Well, you're fired.
With no shortcuts and no compromises.
No shortcuts except preparing the crust ahead of time in the rush hour.
Just remember to follow the instructions exactly and you'll be just fine.
And so will the pizzas, right?
Right.
Hey, does anyone else work at this Pizza Hut?
Ready to try your hand at topping a thin and crispy pizza?
Hey, I'm not just making pizza, I'm making it great.
Nobody's this exciting at training.
Special topping procedures for hand-tossed traditional.
By the way, you're gonna have to watch this video after we finish this.
Unique ingredients. So
What
there are
video?
some special ways that we make it great. Now, the dough master will have pre-portioned and panned the dough. So when you remove it from the refrigerator, just check it for quality and make sure the dough extends all the way to the bottom of the rim.
They're not hand tossing
For
anything.
saucing, you'll
Can't.
spread on some of our special hand-tossed traditional pizza sauce to between the first and second perforation marks from the outer edge. Be sure that
The
you
whole
don't
time you
go
have to
beyond
sing
that
"Oh
outer
Sole
perforation mark.
Mia" as you make the
Then you'll
pizza
distribute the bottom
because it's traditional.
out to that same line. Then the toppings go on to within half an inch of the edge. Now, when you distribute the top cheese, be sure once again that you don't go beyond that outer perforation line. And make sure that the cheese and toppings completely cover the sauce. As always, avoid center loading. Then you'll clean up
Look,
the
I always
outside
try to
edges
avoid center
and
loading, but
shake
my
on the
boyfriend,
proper amount of fairy
he
dust,
keeps trying.
just like we do with pan pizza and thin and crispy pizza. Don't worry, all of these instructions are included on the station guides. And the job aids near the
Quite frankly,
menu table
my training is
will give you the
completely
proper
unnecessary. It's on
ingredients
the card. You can
That's all
figure
there
it
is
out.
to it.
That pizza will give them a reason to come back.
There's one more product you need
Well,
to know
that's what
about.
the fairy dust is for.
That's a rich double crust Italian pie, and customers can choose from a variety of delicious fillings.
That sounds delicious. Do we make it the same way as we make pizza?
Sort of. When we make Priazzo, we use 2 layers of dough. First, we fill the bottom dough with hand-tossed traditional sauce and/or filling according to the order.
Then we vomit it.
Then
Boy,
we
that was
add the
terrible.
triple cheese blend according to the spec chart. Then we roll, perforate, and layer on the top dough.
Oh, that's why it's called double crusted. I had no idea. And we'll just
And we
waste the
top
crust
that dough
around
with the
the
proper
edge.
sauce using a personal pan pizza spoon. We add more cheese blend and top
So it's
that
like a
with
double
fairy dust.
cheeseburger, only
We
pizza.
cook it the same way as we cook pizza.
Well,
No,
we use one of these
we
heat
use the
pins to
microwave.
make sure all the ingredients are completely cooked. The heat pin helps make sure the heat is evenly distributed, but otherwise the cooking procedure is the same.
That's some pie.
Pizza heat sinks. And it just ends like that. It just ends like that. Yep, and that was how to make a pizza for Pizza Hut. That was a little tougher one to riff. There's not as much going on as the Blockbuster thing. You know, no one's trying to be a creepy, sleazy Lothario on a TV. No one's trying to make someone look insane. But you know, still riffable. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you're enjoying this year's Riffoween. I'll see you next week. Remember, if you enjoyed this and you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell to make sure you get notifications. And yeah, do all the good YouTube things. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.